I'm Jeff. I was born in Ipswich in 1921. It was a very delicate age in those days. It was the days of an awful depression because of the poverty that we were living in those days. I remember my mother taking in lodgers from the local theatre. And I remember very distinctly one of the artists that came was a little Japanese man. He was a magician. He would pull coins out of my ears. He would do all sorts of things with handkerchiefs, and I was just mesmerised. I grew up, I went to a good decent school, then the war came. I was posted to number 19 Squadron. I was working on the Spitfire when my pilot came. And I remember he was only a sergeant pilot, but he was an Australian. And I remember him coming out, lugging his parachute. He saw me on the wingtip. He says, "Now, before I start flying," he said, "I want you to paint my name on the Spitfire." He said, "It's only a small one. It's called Unami. Unami. You got a paintbrush, have you, cobber?" So Unami was painted on the Spitfire. And I adopted that name when I came home, when my magic started going. It just means a friend in Australia. When the war finished, it was like everything dropped dead. My first thing that I did was applied for entrance into the Magic Circle. I passed full pelt, and with my title, Unami, the Unusualist, most of it, as far as you might be concerned, was mind reading. And that was the favourite thing in those days. Not with just showing pretty boxes. People didn't fall for that in those days. They knew the boxes were tricks. But mind reading was something on the mind. I had 17 wonderful years in my job going around the country, and then all of a sudden that stopped. It's never really been the same since. But it's been a wonderful life. I mean, I'm 93 now, I can't grumble. There's nothing left now to just to enjoy what's happened. And the best is yet to come.